common ground, that seems to be the next and obvious choice. Gaming with viewers is something that I'd like to do. Again, that comes down to a matter of what games you guys want to play. I'm thinking what I can do in addition to my 3 days would maybe make a off-stream gaming day with viewers. It's an idea I'm exploring. Nobody's expressed a wish, but I actually think it would be really fun to play some games with you guys. It's something that we share in common. Again, if you guys want to watch, that's totally fine. And then as far as the Extra Life Extra Series, clearly the end of the Extra Life period is going to be the end of this year. December 31st is when the final donations are accepted. Obviously, the BC Children's Hospital is always looking for money, and I will always encourage people to consider that as a place to do some charitable giving. But for the purposes of this stream's involvement with fundraising for the BC Children's Hospital, that will be at the end of December. I don't have anybody officially booked for any more interviews. I've got one person that I'd like to have on, as long as they think they have something to say and that they'd be interested in doing so. I also have a couple of special events that I'd like to do, which again I haven't booked people for. I think it would be really fun, but I need to get their go-ahead. Part of this is just sort of getting some of my non-gamer friends to play some select titles. But the problem with this is that when you watch stuff like Conan O'Brien or just generally the non-gamer plays games things, it's sort of designed to make them look foolish, and I'm not interested in doing that. I mean, with that in mind, if something funny happens, right? I certainly enjoy laughing at my incompetence at a lot of things. But I think it would be very unfair to somebody to invite them on stream just to ridicule them, and I'm not interested in doing that. But with that in mind, I think there's still some value, both in humor and just in terms of soliciting some reactions to get people to play some games. So I'll tell you straight off, unless they're interested in doing it, they're not going to be horror games, because I think that is... People do it well. It's not something that I have anything original contribute to, right? Guys get just as scared at horror games too. The majority are usually going to be women who are playing these games. I mean, again, it's always fun to watch a guy freak out about it, but let's face it, the majority of them seems to be, I got some girl to play Outlast. I'm not interested in doing something like that. I'm not interested in getting some guy to play Outlast. Again, it's already been done. I think Period Flax's Outlast playthrough is absolutely fantastic, and incidentally doesn't have a video camera, by the way. But that doesn't mean that there aren't games that are going to provoke extreme reactions from people. They probably won't play all the way through. I'd probably do something like an hour of that. But it's something that I'm thinking about, and if you guys have any feedback on that, I'd love to hear it. So, as I said, that's it for me. Those are the only announcements that I had to do. I hope not to talk too much about my thesis over civilization stuff, but that just kind of came up during the Galileo quote. But that is going to be a big part of my life moving into my final term at UBC. After that, we'll see what happens. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we will see you next stream. Have a good night.